Welcome back to the Ready to Love Fort Worth reunion special. Alexis decided to leave. You all put too much of yourselves into this journey. Lamar came onto the scene wanting to present his true, authentic sexual self. Unfortunately, that proved to be a little too much for the ladies, and he became another case of when keeping it real. When you see yourself, what do you take from that? Yeah. Finding a true connection requires opening up and being transparent. After a few conversations with Jonathan, the ladies felt he was not an open book, but more of a chamber of secrets. What made you so reserved during this process?
It was pretty boring.
I wish you well.
Man, appreciate you.
When we return, we're talking foot fetish.
I went to a boarding school in Amarillo.
Boys Ranch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have cousins that went there.
For real?
Take a look at Chaz's journey. Do you think you were showing the same affection to all these ladies?
I thought I was being clear.
What at the time did you see in Chaz that made you wanted to continue to pursue it that late in the process?
Well, I love the fact that Chaz had prepared himself for a wife, because I don't want to be a girlfriend either.
I just feel like the way that he described it meant less and less as the process progressed. So even if he says he tried his best not to be misleading, I think it began to be very misleading.
Can I speak on that?
Yes, please.
Others saw how deeply I cared for you. When I brought you flowers, I brought you 2 dozen. Other women, I brought them a dozen. But if that wasn't clear to you, then I'm not gonna spend a lifetime convincing someone that I care. I requested a moment, and they followed me from room to room, so I took matters into my own hands, and I left. She sent me a text saying, if you knew you were gonna leave, you should have said something, we wouldn't have sent William home.
Ooh.
How did it affect you all when he left?
It bothered me.
At the end of it, you decided to end things with Vanessa. And then there was this dog situation.
So I have a pup. She's a big part of my life. She would never love or like my dog. And the question I had for her was, would you ever let a man around your children who said he would never like or love your kids?
It was foolery when you said it.
It's not foolery. I
can't compare the children that came out of my body that I've raised
is it my question
for
or is it her
16
question?
years.
Look, we don't have to talk about it. Your kids, my pup, we good.
Vanessa, the petrified flower.
I don't want to say it was nasty, but it was definitely unnecessary and maybe intentionally hurtful.
I'm an artistic, very symbolic guy.
The way that you intended that would land with me and saying, I couldn't love you, it's not hitting the way you think that it's gonna hit.
I didn't need it to hit for you.
Unlovable or without love?
I didn't say that, and you're not gonna put those words in my mouth. The thing is, you're a narcissist.
My behavior is narcissistic and projecting
Absolutely.
it, not yours.
It is about Vanessa. Vanessa can have Vanessa.
You get a petrified flower. How do you feel?
I would definitely feel like that's a jab.
I think it was hurtful. He was just expressing it, and that's just what I see from just the outward.
To me, it wasn't that deep that I'm trying to like jab somebody. I had peace after that moment.
Okay. What we doing now? We dating?
I found love.
Right.
I'm not on the market. There's a date set.
To get married.
Absolutely. I knew her before, and she wanted me to go through the process, and she was supportive.
Damn, so he was dating her and y'all? That's crazy.
At the end of the process,
Did y'all know he was engaged? Anybody know that? This thing got quiet as hell in here. I'm asking y'all a question. After the break, we're putting LaRon front and center to discuss his journey to find love.
Come to find out, she's on a date with somebody that I know she was interested in.
What are we talking about?
We talking about Chaz. You were upset that I didn't quit the process, but you were dating him, you were dating the chef, you were on Hinge.
we were not dating.
No, get your facts straight, sweetheart. Chaz and I never went on a date.
Okay.
All of this that he wants to bring up now had nothing to do with how he behaved that night.
Personally, I think it worked out for the best.
Are you continuing to pursue her?
After the process,
There's a possibility.
yeah.
Right. After the break, we're discussing secret alliances and conspiracies.
What do you do for a living?
I teach.
Nice. How long have you been doing that?
14 years, 15 years now.
Dustin may have been a bit late addition to the process this season, but when it came to making connections, I'm betting Mika would say his arrival was just in time. Made it to the finish line
Yes, sir.
and beyond. Look at you smiling, Mika. You took the journey seriously. You made that connection. And now we're here. Now, I came and sat in.
The big obstacle we was talking about was kids.
Children. Nigga, how are you now about kids?
I still don't want any.
You still want kids?
I'm the type of person, like, I wouldn't want to miss an opportunity with somebody that's special just because, you know, like, she got 90% right, and it's one thing that...
You're willing to compromise?
Yeah, I just think that's the smartest thing to do.
Have you met her kids?
I talked to them on FaceTime, and I've spoken to her daughter.
Was this a big step for you, Mika? Introducing him to your kids?
It is because my children have only been around one other person. I'm not the type that's going to keep bringing multiple people around my kids.
Mika, where are we?
His dog likes me.
You see how you glowing?
She glowing?
Am I?
Has the L word come out?
I've said it. She said it. We just really locked in. Like, I can't imagine, like, not having her around.
What's next?
We're just gonna keep moving on our pace. Like, we're exclusive, of course, so.
You got a key?
Does she got a key?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna go through the same thing.
Would you say he has a key to your heart?
He does.
And vice versa?
Oh, yeah.
Ready to love. Oh, there it is. All right. We are down to our final break. When we return, we will see. How we doing over there, man?
Doing great.
Any luck on the speed dating?
It was very interesting.
Any connections?
I thought I had a connection with everyone.
All of them. What about our beautiful couple? The gold wedding bells?
That's the Ingo, yeah.
I can't leave my singles hanging. Y'all tell me what y'all doing.
I'm trying to plan a trip to the fair with somebody.
I stayed connected with Dominique.
I think we all know that, you know, I absolutely adore Maya.
I want to thank y'all for watching. Until next time, I'm your boy, Tommy Miles.